The length of the minute hand on a clock is 5 inches. What is the circumference if you were to use 3.14 for pi? Let's begin with a quick sketch. Here's a clock, it's circular, and I'm going to set it for, let's say, 3 o'clock. So here's the minute hand, and they tell us it's 5 inches long. And we need to find the circumference. So circumference is the distance around. So starting in one spot and going all the way back around. So we have a couple of options to find circumference, but I noticed when I look at the picture that the description of the minute hand means that I've been given the radius. So the radius is 5 inches. So because I've been given the radius, I think I'm going to use the formula that is C equals 2 pi r. And that way I can just be really efficient and put in the numbers that I was given. So C equals 2 times, it does tell us that we should use 3.14 for pi. So I'll use 3.14, I'll substitute that for pi. And then, like I said, when I looked at the picture, I realized that I have 5 for the radius. And so now I have everything I need to multiply. I can actually do this without a calculator because I can do 2 times 5 is 10. And then 10 times 3.14 means that I'll end up with the decimal moving one place to the right. And so I'm going to end up with a total of 31.4 for 31.4 inches for my answer. If you chose the wrong answer and you said that the circumference is 15.7, then I think what happened is that you forgot to use the formula correctly. So I think when you were using the formula, you did not do the multiply by 2 part. So I suspect that you did something like just 3.14 times 5. And when you do that, you end up with 15.7. So unfortunately, you forgot that when you use the radius formula for circumference, you have to multiply it by 2 to get the distance all the way across to begin with. So there's a couple of ways I think that can help you with problems like this. So one is to draw a picture out. I always do that for myself just to keep in mind like what exactly is going on. I find that this increases my accuracy. So with the picture, it was really clear to me that what I had been given was just the radius and not the diameter. You also want to make sure that you either know your definitions and your formula, or you're using, maybe you're being given a formula sheet. Make sure that you're using that so that you're being accurate with the formulas that you're working with.